Hey everybody, my name is Diane Gale. Welcome to my channel, and today you and I are going to make some homemade Caesar dressing. This dressing is one in a series of dressings that I've been doing. I've also done other dressings earlier in my YouTube days, and as links become available for all of the other dressings, you will find them down below. But today it is Caesar, so let's get started. I'm going to take and I'm going to put a half a cup of mayonnaise in a pint jar. You can do this in a bowl with a whisk, but I'm using my immersion blender today, so I'm using a pint jar because that makes it very easy for the immersion blender to do its work. Then I am going to take and I'm going to put half a teaspoon of anchovy paste in there. If you don't have anchovy paste, if you can't find it in your local grocery store, you can go ahead and you can just put like half of an anchovy in there. Anchovies are a very important element in Caesar dressing. They really make the dressing. If you're allergic to fish, then obviously you can't have it. But other than that, you probably want it in there. And if you like Caesar dressing and you think you don't like anchovies, you probably just don't realize there's been anchovies in your Caesar dressing all along. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of Grey Poupon mustard. You can use any mustard, preferably a brown, but Grey Poupon gives this dressing a really great flavor. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 chopped garlic clove. This clove is chopped really fine. If you're using an immersion blender, you don't have to do that. But if you're mixing it by hand, you're going to want to. And then I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of Asiago cheese. Parmesan cheese and Romano cheese also work really well. Asiago has a stronger flavor, and I prefer that in my Caesar dressing. I am going to put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of real salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of of ground black pepper. If you have fresh, well, maybe all the better. And then I'm just going to take my immersion blender and I'm going to blend this up. This is a very, very thick dressing. I enjoy it that way, so I'm going to leave it that way. If it's too thick for you, or if you want it to go a little bit further, you can add just a tiny bit of oil in there, continue to blend it, and it will loosen it up a little bit. It's also delicious that way. I've done it before, but this works for me. I like my Caesar dressing nice and thick, so I'm just going to let it be. It is absolutely fabulous. And as you can see, so easy to make. So I hope that you're going to make yourself some Caesar dressing. I hope you're going to enjoy every bite. I hope that you're going to try at least a few of the other dressings that you find down below. If you are wanting to make your kitchen more sustainable, dressings are one of the ways that you can do that. And they are just so easy to make. They are better for you. They are less expensive than store-bought, and they taste better than store-bought. So go for it. Make your own homemade dressing. You're going to be hooked. You'll be making them all the time. I'm so glad that you joined me here today. You and I are going to get together again, and we are going to do it really soon.